Hi all and welcome to episode 10 of Plain Speaking Sanjiv. Today is a sad day in the history of Indian aviation. It's the day that 1 year ago Jet suspended operations. People's timelines today are filled with stories, emotional stories about the memories of Jet, what a great airline it was, and just how sad they feel, just how loyal they were to the airline. I would like to share with you also a couple of stories from my interactions with Jet people and just what an impact it made on me. The first story is about Mr. Naresh Goyal. He was one of the pioneers of the Indian aviation industry. And this story is back in 2015 when I was on gardening leave between SpiceJet and Vistara. Mr. Goyal invited my wife and I over to his place in Delhi for dinner. It was just the three of us and it was very nice of him. He just said, "Look, I'd like to get to know you better." And he regaled us with stories about how he struggled to set up Jet back in 1994, in the days when getting a phone line would mean 5 to 6 years of waiting time, and how he had to spend weeks waiting in the telecom ministry, literally pleading with them to get two phone lines so that he could have one phone in Delhi, one phone in Bombay, and the flights could operate between the two and the airport staff could talk to each other. So that's amazing that that's the kind of struggle he had to go through to set the airline up. The second story is of Cramer, who was then the CEO of Jet. This was around December 2014 when SpiceJet had to suspend operations for a day because of a fueling issue. Cramer called me up out of the blue and said, "Sanjeev, I heard the news, and if there's anything we can do to help you, if there's a word we can put into the fuelers, but just want to let you know that we know what you're going through, and we're with you, we support you." And that really meant a lot to me. It just showed the class of the man and the class of the airline. And the third, of course, is in the final days of Jet, how Vinay Dubey and Rahul Taneja really were the two last men standing, fighting till the very end to try to somehow see Jet survive and make it. Facing up to the staff, being out there, communicating, being on the front lines till the very end. Rahul, Aditya Ghosh and I were on a Zoom conference yesterday, and Rahul was telling us some of the stories and emotions, and it was really, really very emotional to hear him. So to all of you at Jet, you had a wonderful airline. It's a sad day, but be proud of what you have achieved, and I wish you the very best again. Thanks and take care.